Have you ever sat back and wondered if every minute you're not hustling is just time slipping away? Or maybe you're scrolling through social media, bombarded by overnight success stories, and you feel behind, even though you're only in your 20s or 30s? If you're convinced that you're failing, wasting your life, or that everything you try is just a waste of time, you need to stop and hear this message. Today on the Growth Mindset Project, I want to challenge the belief that failing to have it all figured out already means you're failing. Trust me, stop thinking everything is a waste of time. Here's why you're not falling behind. Before we dive deep into today's topic, make sure to subscribe to the Growth Mindset Project and hit that bell so you won't miss any new videos designed to help you thrive, not just survive. Let's put things in perspective. The average lifespan in the United States is over 78 years. Pause to think about that. If you were 78 right now, you would have been born in 1947 and witnessed history unfold. The Civil Rights Movement, the moon landing, the fall of the Soviet Union, the birth of the internet, 14 economic recessions, and those are just the headlines. This is what an actual full lifetime looks like. If you're in your 20s, 30s, or even 40s, the ending is nowhere in sight. You still have 40, 50, maybe even 60 years ahead. To resign yourself to the belief that you're done just because you haven't met every goal yet isn't just wrong, it's absurd. So why do so many smart, capable people fall into the trap of believing every setback, every moment that's not forward momentum is wasted time? Our productivity-crazed, burnout-prone society programs us to think if we're not achieving, we're failing. School felt like a race to get grades, to college, into a career, up the ladder, and then retire and disappear. That's not living. That's speed-running life, rushing through just to reach an ending you never paused to enjoy. The key reason you need to stop thinking everything is a waste of time is this. You're not running out of life, you're building it. You don't have to accomplish everything immediately. You don't have to sacrifice every joyful, silly, or unproductive moment. Instead of torturing yourself with thoughts like, if I'm not improving, I'm regressing, recognize that true growth takes time, patience, and a willingness to wander. I know this because I've been there. I spent years believing that if I relaxed, played games, or hung out with friends instead of leveling up, I was wasting potential. I ignored the reality that life isn't a checklist. It's an experience. My drive to constantly do more pushed every accomplishment aside the moment it was finished, replacing pride with anxiety about the next big thing. Maybe you relate to this too. We live in a world where we're our own toughest bosses, where social media feeds us 20-year-olds with six-figure incomes and endless highlight reels. No one needs to stand over us and demand more. We do it to ourselves. If you're feeling stuck or like you've wasted too much time to catch up, I promise you the opposite is true. You haven't peaked. You haven't failed. There's no expiration date on learning a new skill, making a new friend, or changing the path you're on. Most of the pressure comes from comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's big moments. If you're enjoying this conversation and it's shifting your mindset even a little, take a moment right now to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever felt you were running out of time or that everything you tried was pointless? I'd love to know your experiences. Now let's break down the myth that you need to fix everything about yourself right away. Here's the truth. Skills take time to develop. Personal changes can take years. I started working out in college. It took 7 years to start seeing the progress I wanted. Cooking? Didn't get passable until my sophomore year. Even now, I'm awkward at tennis, but who says I can't play just for fun, for growth, for me? Why can't progress look like slow, steady improvement instead of instant mastery? Social media will show you exceptions. Someone's viral video, someone's insane transformation in 6 months. But those stories aren't the standard. Who set these impossible deadlines that say you must have 100,000 followers in a year, a big promotion every time you blink, a perfect friend group, a balanced diet, and endless optimism. Certainly not some achievement overlord. It's usually just you feeling the pressure because you care. The reality is, no one is forcing you to become anything other than who you aim to become. The only rules are the ones you accept. You don't need to change to fit someone else's idea of success. If you enjoy your life and feel content, you're not failing by anyone's standards that matter. But if something inside pushes you to grow, listen to that voice. Not the critics online, not the arbitrary timelines, but your honest instinct for more. Remember, you have more time than you realize. Today is the youngest you'll ever be. If you want to become healthier, more skilled, or a more social person, there's nothing and no one stopping you from starting now. There are only two real choices: do something or do nothing. Every action puts you on a new path. Every inaction keeps you in place. The illusion that you've wasted time only exists if you stop moving forward. Quick reminder: if you're finding value so far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your own stories or thoughts. Your voice may help someone else struggling with the same worries. So here's the crux. Stop thinking everything is a waste of time. When you make a change in your life, you're not doing it just for quick praise or a trophy at the end. True change happens because you want more for yourself, from yourself. Maybe you want to eat healthier, not because someone shamed you into it, but because you know you can take better care of yourself. Maybe you want to learn guitar, not to impress anyone, but because music brings you joy. That's reason enough. Don't let the pressure to meet temporary or external standards rob you of the joy in growing. If you're measuring your entire life by arbitrary milestones, you'll always feel not enough, always worried you're wasting time if you're not at 110%. Burnout is a product of this thinking, not a badge of honor. And if you're beating yourself up because you started something late, or because progress is slow, remember, there is no finish line at which you get to just stop and say, done. Life's complete. Everything worth having comes from the process itself. No one goes to the gym, reaches one health goal, and quits forever. No one makes a friend and decides they're done meeting new people. Life, growth, relationships, these are all journeys, not destinations. The most important lesson is this: not everything valuable can be measured instantly. Good things, meaningful things, take real time. If you reframe your mindset and stop thinking everything is a waste of time, you'll realize that every day you try, every small improvement, every bit of effort, even if it takes years, adds up to a life well lived. Trust the process. If this inspired you, check out more videos on the Growth Mindset Project and join our community for more discussions. Don't forget to hit that bell and stay on the path to genuine, lasting growth. Your journey is only just beginning.